GSN Studio 51.
Game show.
You ready? Go.
All right. Here are the rules. Game show.
May we have our next contestant, please? You ready? Go, 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 go. Here's how we play the game.
Is the answer.
Do you quit or do you go on? Good luck. $8,000!
Game show. Game show. This is it. For the game. Time is up. You're right. You stole the game.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your host for the start of our show, the always unpredictable
Alex, Bob, Bill, Gary, Gene, Jack, Richard, Jim, Jack, and Rip,
Jack,
Alan, Bud, Wade, Jim, Frank, Jim, Peter, and Squeaky. Here's how we play the game. The goal is to get a milkshake on the board.
I noticed that you can do it.
But anyway, if you goof, you make mistakes occasionally.
You do a lot.
Okay.
You get 2 chances.
The one who scores the most, they have to crawl all the way in the paper bag. But I'm going to try and clear that up as we go along. Okay.
Hold your discussions until I call on you.
Yo! If you're ready, if they're ready to go, we're ready to go.
Only one of you will survive this match.
No fooling around here, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's win some money. All right, let's get on with it. Daniel, you all set to play?
All right, here we go with round number 1.
100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board.
What was the name of the castaways' boat in Gilligan's Island?
Current British Prime Minister.
Is your grandfather somebody famous?
Now we've got a call for an answer.
There are about 40,000 muscles and tendons in this part of an elephant's body.
Do you touch what you service with your hands?
Yes.
All right, now ready to use your signals to interrupt.
Hey, I would like a D, as in dog.
A famous Midwestern city is known as the rubber capital of the United States.
Ladies, on what feature of your anatomy has your husband lavished the most praise?
Back over here, pick up a saucer, put it on top of the cup. Back over there, pick up the last cup and put it on top of the saucer.
What is it in your life that makes you feel the most pressure?
Will the Brooklyn Dodgers have anything to do with it?
I don't think so,
No. Hit her.
Slugger.
Yes!
What national parents group with a name that shows how angry... Damn.
Mad, Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
That's right. Which one belongs to a thirsty athlete? The right or the left? Please be sure it is in the form of a question.
Did you repeat the question?
What? What's the question? What is the question?
Well, can a 20-year-old girl find happiness with a 60-year-old man? If you answer this one correctly, you will win the game.
Not there.
No.
Oh, time is up, Cynthia. That means that Dorothy.
What's the question? Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, I'm sorry. Time is up. Too much time. Greg.
I guess I'll say watermelon.
Watermelon. She said your favorite fruit, apple.
I never eat apples. What's wrong with you?
Let's go with the bonus board. Make a whole bunch of money, okay?
You want the green stuff.
Last question.
So a lot of money at stake, really anybody's game at this point.
Okay, this is the big one now.
For $5,000, may we see your answer?
Cheryl, I'm with you all the way, man.
Survey says.
Is the answer Casablanca? Yes! You got it!
question.
Chuck thinks he knows the answer.
The toilet?
You're right. Nobody goes away empty-handed.
There's $8,000!
You won this fabulous Cadillac Coupe de Ville from Casa de Cadillac. $500!
Thank you.
From GSN Studios in Maryland, it's Game Show Network's 30th anniversary celebration. Here's your host, John Good.
Thank you very, very much. Hello, everybody. I'm John Good, and welcome to GSN's 30th anniversary. So, let's take a look at the clip at the pitch tapes back in 1994. I already got all of the classic shows, so right now, let's take a look back at the Game Show Network pitch tape from 1994.
They say entertainment is bigger than life. Well, here at Sony it sure is. Hey, welcome to Sony, my favorite studio. I'm Pat Sajak, and this is Sony Pictures Entertainment, home of Game Show Network.
Hey, look, it's Pat Sajak on Wheel of Fortune.
This studio has a tremendous history in the entertainment business. Now, this is the historic Sony commissary. I bet you didn't know that right in this very spot, Humphrey Bogart invented the bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. I just made that up, but I figure who's going to check. Sony's involvement in television began as a leader in home entertainment products like televisions and VCRs. And now this studio is a leader in bringing entertainment to the home. Because everyone has an interest these days in where TV programming is heading, we've asked opinion makers in Washington, advertisers from Madison Avenue, and people who are your customers to tell us what they think about the entertainment that's coming into their homes. Just listen.
By the time the average child finishes elementary school, they have seen over 100,000 violent acts and 8,000 murders on television.
Advertisers who spend literally billions of dollars each year to advertise on this medium believe that what Americans see on their television screens will motivate them to action.
What children see on television is becoming increasingly graphic and violent. Then we all should be concerned for our nation's future.
That's really bad news for you. All of the advertising cord, and it could have been would make a talk show network. That's a miss opportunity back in the 90s.
The good news is, in response to the overwhelming feedback of advertisers and audiences, Sony and other TV producers are turning to one of the most entertaining and accepted categories of television ever invented, the kind of television that people of all ages love and that families can enjoy together.
It feels like the good old game show is coming back.
You don't have to worry about watching this with your kids or grandkids.
Game shows, that genre of programming, are absolutely on the numbers when it comes to providing good, wholesome entertainment.
It's something the entire family can watch together. Well, game shows, they're fun to watch. They're entertaining, they're educational.
I love good game shows. I've been on a few.
There really should be more game shows on television.
I don't think you'll find anybody in the United States who hasn't spent some time in front of a game show.
The history of game shows is a slice of American life for the last 50 years. Everyone who was anyone has appeared on a game show at one time or another. Heads of state, artists, entertainers, even Supreme Court justices. Game shows are literally a who's who of American history. And to think my mother said I'd never learn anything from watching television. What do you say we take a look at the future of television right now? Here at Game Show Network, we've got the best-loved classic shows along with brand-new interactive games right now. So you can take the lead and deliver Sony's Game Show Network to your viewers today. As you can see, the Game Show Network's home is a fully functional post-production facility. The whole place is state-of-the-art, including edit suites, which are all digital, sweetening bays, announcing booths, a massive tape library, master control, and, of course, the studio. Game shows are the most popular family entertainment programming ever produced, and the research shows it. As a matter of fact, the #1 and #2 syndicated shows on television today are Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! In that order, of course. Now, how many episodes of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy do you think they have in here? Let's give you some time to think about that. Time's up! Actually, we don't know. There are so many. There are thousands and thousands of episodes of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and I have seen every one except for the Jeopardy shows.
Yeah, Pat, you cracked me up. So, let me tell you why Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune is the longest-running game shows in the history of television.
And did you know that most of these episodes have aired only once? And with a library of over 45,000 episodes of classic hit shows, you're talking programming power that advertisers love and the whole family can enjoy.
Wine your body, wiggle your belly, and go down, new style, wine and go up, wine and go down.
More than thousands of episodes of proven ratings winners. It's tomorrow's cutting-edge interactive technology, and it's happening right now. Now, this is the set of the world's first live interactive game shows. Let me introduce you to someone who knows how to turn viewers into winners. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Tamarkin, host extraordinaire of Decades and Race for the Numbers. Peter, how you doing? Tell us a little bit about how you play here.
Oh, you're bad. Hey, buddy, looks like you lost a little weight there. Yeah, you got to put on some beef. Hey, listen, everyone can play our interactive games, even you, Pat. All you need is a telephone and a TV, and you're ready to play. And the viewers call in from all over the country.
Oh, wait a minute. Is my bill going to be as big as this phone? I mean, how much does all this cost, Peter?
Not one dime, Pat. Not a single centime. The call is on us.
Wow, this is terrific. Do you do this every day? I've got to tell Mom about this.
We play interactive games every day, and each day we give away thousands of dollars in prizes. As a matter of fact, we've already given away over $1 million in cash and prizes this year.
$1 million? Look, Peter, I could use some cab fare to get out of here if you, well, anyway. Look, if I can be introspective here for a moment, Peter, I'd love to ask you a question. Now, I think this is totally entertaining primetime television, but what do you have for people who want to watch during the day?
You know, I'm glad you asked that, Pat. I'd like you to meet Steve Day and Laura Chambers, our two daytime hosts of Club AM. Hi, Pat.
How can I join this Club AM?
Easy, easy, easy. All you're going to have to do is watch us in the morning. Club AM is a daily breakfast show that is just full of surprises. We talk one-on-one with game show greats. We take our viewers behind the scenes for special host and celebrity interviews.
Yeah, and we take calls from our audience, answer questions, read mail and faxes that our viewers send us, and just have a great time.
Gotta run. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Laura and Steve. I'll see you guys soon. Hey, Pat, come on. What do you think?
Well, I must say, I'm quite impressed.
Well, I don't want you to go away empty-handed, so here is your very own Game Show Network lapel pin. There you go. Okay. Oh, just remember, Pat, with Game Show Network, everyone's a winner.
Gee, thanks, Peter. This is truly beautiful. I'm going to keep this right next to my Alex Trebek cufflinks and my Vanna White dental floss.
Pat, you're funny!
When you launch Game Show Network, your company becomes a winner, too. Let me tell you why. Because we give you a clear choice in the search for decent and wholesome entertainment that everybody can watch. And we have an incredibly vast and rare collection of television programs that are available nowhere else. And finally, everyone talks about the information superhighway. We're on it, and we play every night live, free, interactive games with folks at home who use their telephones, and so far they've won over $1 million in prizes.
When you get involved with Game Show Network, your company will be a winner, too. Game Show Network. The future of television is here today.
Yeah, that's my dream. So, alright, that's it for the pitch tape, and now it's time for the second pitch tape.
Imagine what would happen if you took the most popular television shows of all time, brought them together, and gave viewers an opportunity not only to watch, but to play along and win.
That's right. You win the game.
Then, imagine that you created dazzling new games that viewers could play at home on their telephone keypad, and that these viewers could win thousands of dollars every night of the week, 52 weeks a year. And imagine that all this was available on a 24-hour network, and that it was brought to you live, really live, the way television was meant to be, with hosts and special celebrity guests who watch and play right along with your viewers.
Masonic Temple. That's it. 3,000.
If you can imagine all of that, then you're beginning to understand why Game Show Network is much more than you ever imagined.
Right.
It's live. It's truly interactive.
I'm Peter Tamarkin, and I'm your host for Prime Games, Game Show Network's nightly 4-hour feast of live games, newly produced entertainment spots, and the greatest game shows ever made. Every weeknight from 7 to 11 p.m., I'll be here at the Game Show Network studio, orchestrating the festivities. We'll be taking calls from your viewers, playing games, and having the kind of fun that has made game shows so incredibly popular.
Just as Peter Tamarkin guides your viewers through Prime Games, we'll all be here every weekday morning for Club AM. I'm Steve Day.
And I'm Laura Chambers. You know, we think of Club AM as sort of a daily breakfast party. The mood here is warm and friendly and comfortable. It's a place where you can find your favorite game shows in their traditional time periods.
Hey, we'll talk some trivia, talk some calls, and take all those things and chat with some game show personalities your viewers want to see.
We'll also be presenting interviews and great behind-the-scenes footage.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Nanuki.
Charles.
Well, actually, that's not the name for an Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
There ought to be a law against Charles Nelson. Maybe there is. I don't know.
Isn't she goody two-shoes?
He is absolutely outrageous.
Well, the dating game, I guess, was considered hip in its time. We're stars on it, and they were participating.
If you were a statue, what would you be doing and what would you be called?
I'd be holding a fig leaf, and I'd be called nude.
Enter Mystery Challenger and sign in, please. Starring Gary Moore.
Game shows have been the most consistently successful form of TV entertainment. It was the early star-studded classic primetime series that put the gold in the golden era of television.
My name is David Niven.
Julie Newmar.
Tab Hunter, and I've
got a secret.
Are you a man?
Well, let me guess who we are now.
Then you must be beautiful Elizabeth Taylor.
That's right.
Then, in the 60s, game shows like The Dating Game and The Newlywed Game redefined the words groovy and hip as game shows continued to dominate primetime network television.
Bachelor number 2, what's the difference between the way you and Bachelor number 3 kiss?
Well, for a start, I have some lips.
New games like Password and Match Game spread the Midas touch to daytime TV, turning undervalued day parts into virtual gold mines. In the 70s and 80s,
I like to go with the joy of sex.
game shows literally went wild.
Only my heart can take this.
Smart games,
Skirmish.
124,000.
rich games, Nero, and games of skill had almost every household in America playing at one time or another.
Whee!
That's fun, isn't it?
Oh, I like this.
Enthusiasm abound, Jim.
Deborah has won the Lincoln Town Car.
And today, the #1 and #2 most recognizable and successful shows on television are, you guessed it, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! What is Game Show Network? It's over 43,000 of the most popular television shows ever produced, spanning 4 generations of today's viewers. And most of these shows have only aired once.
What a show!
It's the Fort Knox of television. And it gets better.
Y'all ready for this?
Game shows have always had an unparalleled track record of attracting the biggest names in advertising, from lucrative automotive accounts to consumer products to packaged goods.
Tell the Truth is brought to you each week by Geritol, America's #1 tonic. High-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger and fast.
But when you add in Game Show Network's special spin of two-way television, you get programming that's an irresistible advertising powerhouse. And what you get is a brand new source of unlimited, unregulated revenue. That's why we say, with Game Show Network, everyone wins. And who is we? We is the company that brought you the Walkman, the Watchman, the Discman, and now the Hostman. From the single largest library of successful TV shows in the world, from the largest supplier of entertainment hardware anywhere, from an executive team of proven entertainment industry winners, comes the best bet in television history. Get your share of the winnings. All you have to do is...
Let the games begin!
If you're looking for life's hands and a chance to make a name, just tune in to the Game Show Network and say, get me in the game.
Get me in the game.
Get me in the game.
It could be me.
Get me in the game.
Get me in the game.
Game Show Network.
I love it.
Wow, what a great classic memories. So today, we're going to get prepared for watching some of the classic promos for Game Show Network from the 90s. So, the Game Show Network was launched on December 1st, 1994. It was home of a great classic games like Prime Games, Club AM, and also some spin-off shows. And we have a great original games like Decades and Race to the Numbers. Let's take a look at the clip.
You want to play Decades? Come into my Casbah. We are here to play our second live Decades game of the night. We've got two players right now, and they're ready, willing, and able. Let's find out what we're playing for. Mike, come on, lay it on us. Huh?
Thanks, Wink. Hatteras Hammocks will help you sway your troubles away in their hand-woven cotton hammock, complete with stand, pillow, and canopy for the real connoisseur from Hatteras Hammocks. And Sanyo's 10-channel dual keypad cordless telephone features Super Commander 4 noise reduction with OSP, lit keypad handset, number lockout, and speakerphone, available at Circuit City.
Hey, very cool. You can kind of lounge on your buns, as it were, and use the cordless phone. This is like a marriage made in heaven, these two prizes. Okay, let's find out who we got in the line. I know they both want the prizes. Lisa Wenninger from Spring Lake, North Carolina, and Dorothy Cassidy from Daytona Beach, Florida. Lisa, how are you?
Fine.
That's good. Let me ask, what's your favorite game show on Prime Games?
They don't have it on Prime Games.
All right, then what's your favorite game show?
Press Your Luck.
Let's send her something. That's that's nice. Well, it used to be on USA. It's still on USA, but I'm hearing that it's not going to be there. All the game shows are gone on USA very shortly. So this is a sad moment. We'll all take a moment in peace. Quiet. Shh. Okay, now we're cool. All right, Lisa, let's meet your opponent, Dorothy Cassidy from Daytona Beach, Florida. And Dorothy, how are you tonight?
I'm just fine, Peter. I'm really thrilled to be speaking to my favorite game show host.
Oh, I'm here too. I know Steve's here, but I'm here already as well.
No, I'm talking about you, Peter. Whether I win or lose, just talking to you made the whole night.
Oh, you must have had a slow night, Dorothy. But that's sweet. Nice to have you with us. What do you do in Daytona, Dorothy?
I'm paralegal.
Great. I need some work. I mean, a lot of people are suing me. I don't know why, but what the heck.
Oh, I'll be glad to do it for nothing.
Ah, you're sweet.
Keep
okay.
the whammies away.
No whammies, I promise. Neither of you get any whammies, okay? Dorothy, you hang in. You're going to play second. Lisa's going to go first and see what she can do, and then you get a chance to beat up on her score when your time comes. Lisa, remember, my dear, you cannot enter an answer until you see the three lighted buttons on the keypad on your TV screen, and all the buttons on that keypad, we're going to lock them out, except for the three lighted possible answer buttons, and you got to press one of those lighted possible answer buttons in order for it to register, okay? Sounds good to me? Sounds good to you? Let's put 30 seconds on your clock. Lisa, the very best of luck. Here's your first photo. Go. During what decade did this man become the only person to substitute host for Ralph Edwards on This Is Your Life, 40s, 50s, or 60s? Incorrect. 50s. During what decade did this family planning pioneer open the first birth control clinic in Brooklyn, New York, 10s, 20s, or 30s? Incorrect. 10s. During what decade did this smart fellow host a game show in which contestants acted out scenes from movies, 60s, 70s, or 80s? Incorrect. 70s. During what decade did this woman win her second Tony Award for portraying this boy who wouldn't grow up, 40s, 50s, or 60s? You got it. Yes. Yes. Yes, Lisa. All right, you pulled it out of nowhere. It came out of the bushes, babe. What a gal. Okay, Lisa, we've had a lot of winners with only one correct, so you hang in here, my dear. We're going to go over to Daytona Beach, take a little trip, not far from North Carolina, and chat with Dorothy. Dorothy, you feel like you can answer more than one correct?
I'm going to give it my best.
Okay, that's all we ask for. If you can do it, you'll be laying about all over Daytona in that hammock and calling at me and everybody else on that phone. Not too shabby. Let's put 30 seconds on your clock, Dorothy. Best of luck. Here's your first photo. Go! During what decade did Kirk Douglas portray this anguished artist on film in Lust for Life? 30s, 40s, or 50s? Incorrect. 50s. During what decade did this man's daughter, Kathy, first star in the TV series His Honor? 60s, 70s, or 80s? Correct. 70s. During what decade did this man write the book called The Sexual Behavior in the Human Male? 20s, 30s, or 40s? Correct. 40s, and you did it! Yes! Dorothy! Whoa! Nice going. 2-1. Nice game. Ladies, you both played very, very well. Lisa, we've got a nice AT&T gift certificate for you. And my thanks for playing and being a fan, and I hope you had a good time.
I did, thank you.
Okay, Lisa. And Dorothy, hey, the hammock and the phone. What are you going to do?
Oh, I think I'm going to take a vacation.
Absolutely.
How about coming and visiting me, Peter?
I'm coming out to Florida. I like it. Daytona, hey. Isn't that where it's all happening?
Yeah, it's happening. Everything's starting now. And as soon as you get here, I'll take you to all the hot spots.
Steve, can you take over? Steve will be taking over for me very soon because I'm going to Daytona to see Dorothy. Dorothy, thank you for being a great player, and congratulations on winning, and I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in Daytona. And in the meantime, let's go back and listen to some people who talk about things they want to sell and all that kind of stuff. That's what keeps us on the air, so we can bring you great game shows and decades live. We'll be back. Stay with us.
Thank you, Peter Tamarkin. And I would like to thank you for being on and watching Game Show Network for our 30th anniversary of 30 years of game show fun. So thank you so much for watching for GSN's 30th anniversary special. And we'll see you in the next decade for our XL celebration on GSN for 2034. I hope so. So thank you so much for watching, and remember, watch, play, and win on Game Show Network. Goodbye, and happy anniversary.